Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. It's time for mine and my brother's week 13 picks. My brother's not doing his this week. He fell asleep last night when I gave him the book to do him. But I'm like, I could probably win. I could probably lose every game the rest of the season and he still wouldn't be able to catch me. So it's basically lost all interest in doing it. So last week, week 12, I got all the Thanksgiving Day games right. I got 9 of the 12 Sunday games right, and of the 3 I got wrong, 2 of them were within the point spread, so I would have got them right anyways. And I got the Monday night game right. So 1 game wrong last week. But yeah, on to this week. Thursday night, November 29th, you got New Orleans at Atlanta. I'm going to take New Orleans 38-27. But I'm going to be rooting for Atlanta because I'd much rather see a team make the playoffs. If Atlanta wins, they're going to kill the Saints' chances of making the playoffs. I'd rather see Atlanta in the playoffs because, number one, Tony Gonzalez in like 15 to 17 seasons in the NFL has never won a playoff game. Matt Ryan's never won a playoff game. Last year, they were a great team, got to the playoffs, didn't score a single point, besides a safety. So I'd much rather have Atlanta in the playoffs than New Orleans, because New Orleans, I think New Orleans is a lot better than Atlanta is. Sunday, December 2nd, 2012, you got 1 o'clock, Jacksonville at Buffalo. I'm going to take Jacksonville. Henny, I don't know, yo. He's like revitalized that whole fucking team. They got some good receivers. And Buffalo, yo, I think CJ Spiller's gonna be able to run it. He's gonna do good, but see, Buffalo's problem for me is, anyways, Fitzpatrick. Tries forcing shit, gets picked off, and makes too many mistakes, and that's the only reason why I don't like Buffalo. Seattle at Chicago. Going to take Chicago. Seattle, they're about to lose their both their starting cornerbacks. Russell Wilson can't play on the road, plus the Chicago defense is going to eat them apart. San Francisco at St. Louis. The last time they played in San Francisco, it was a tie. San Francisco probably has a nasty taste in their mouth from that, so I think San Francisco is going to come out and kill it. Harbaugh named Kaepernick the starter again. Fucking sun is right in my goddamn eye. But yeah, Kaepernick's going to start. I think that's going to end up hurting the team because if Alex Smith has to come back and play, he's going to be like they have no faith in him, you know? New England at Miami. And these are the games that why I don't like picking teams, yo, because I'm picking New England, but the whole game I'm rooting for Miami. Like, I do that all the time. I pick a team to win, and then while I'm watching the game, I'm rooting for the other team the whole fucking game. But yeah, I'm going to take New England, even without Gronk, because Miami's been falling apart of lately. Arizona at the Jets, going to take Arizona. The Jets are done. Like I said last week, the Jets have this little trend that they're in. They won to start the season, then they lost. Then they won, and then they lost 2. Then they won and lost 3. And then they won, and now they've lost 2. They got to lose 2 more before they win again. That's their trend for this year. Indianapolis at Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit, but Detroit, from the players all the way to the top, is probably the most ignorant organization in the NFL. They had Houston beat on Thanksgiving, completely fucked that up, and Ndamukong Suh is a fucking piece of shit scumbag motherfucker. And yeah, their whole team's just ignorant. They don't even deserve to win. But I think Stafford and Calvin Johnson's going to be able to take apart Indianapolis' defense. That's the only reason why I'm taking Detroit. Green Bay at Minnesota. I'm taking Green Bay, But this is a good game for Minnesota. Number one, Clay Matthews isn't playing. When teams run the ball in Green Bay, they run it away from Clay Matthews, and he's even good enough to be able to chase it down from the backside and tackle the guy. Without Clay Matthews, they're going to send Adrian Peterson right at whoever is filling in for Clay Matthews, and it's going to be a long game for him. But I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to put up enough points to keep Peterson not off the field, but they're going to probably have to pass more than they're going to be able to run to keep up with Green Bay. Here's another game. Houston at Tennessee. I'm going to take Houston, but I'm going to be rooting for Tennessee the whole game. And if you look at it, Houston, they haven't been doing too good. They have 2 overtime games against horrible teams back-to-back. And they should have lost both of them. Carolina at Kansas City. That's like the armpit bowl of armpits. Like, that might be the worst game on the schedule this year. Carolina's going to fucking kill them. .405, you got Tampa Bay at Denver. Going to take Denver, but I think this is a little bit of a trap game for Denver. Tampa Bay might come out on top on this. Tampa Bay, their aerial attack is good, and then getting Doug Martin, that just made their offense 100 times better. The only problem their defense is having is in the pass game, and that's Peyton Manning's strong suit. He'll be able to pick apart their defense. So Tampa Bay can limit what Peyton Manning's able to do and get some pressure on them. They'll be good, but I just don't see it happening. 425 games. You got Cleveland at Oakland. I'm going to take Cleveland. Well, the dilemma with that is if Colt McCoy's playing, if he's starting, take Oakland. Colt McCoy is a fucking joke. I don't even know how he's in the NFL. Like, he is an absolute fucking joke. Yeah, so if he's the starting quarterback, take Oakland. Cincinnati at San Diego. We all saw how hard of a trip it is to go from the East Coast to the West Coast and then play a day later. Cincinnati's defense, I don't think, is good enough to slow down San Diego's offense. I really don't. That's why I'm going to take San Diego. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I'm going to take Baltimore 27-9. I don't care who's playing. I hope Big Ben plays. Well, actually, I feel sorry for Big Ben, because he's going to want to play. But, with that injury he has, that hit James Ahedobo put on Byron Leftwich. If that were Ben Roethlisberger, that motherfucker would have bled to death on the field in about 10 seconds. All it's going to do is take one shot to his ribs, and it's going to puncture his aorta, which is the main blood vessel that goes into your heart, and he's going to bleed to death in 10 seconds, and nobody's going to be able to do shit for him, if he even lasts 10 seconds. And no flak jacket is going to protect him from that. I'm sorry, it's not going to protect him. But yeah, I'm going to say 27-9. Our defense loves games like this. I wouldn't be surprised if they shut them out. And then the Sunday night game, you got Philadelphia at Dallas. Taking Dallas. Philadelphia, their season's over. If you lose to the Carolina Panthers, your season's fucking over. And then the Monday night game, December 3rd, you got the Giants at the Redskins. I'm going to take the Giants 30-21. Giants look like they were done there for 3 or 4 weeks in the beginning of November, but they came back strong, beat the shit out of Green Bay. Washington, they're good. It's just their defense, man. Their defense can't do anything. So that's why I'm going to take the Giants. But yeah. Alright, that's it. I'm out. Peace.